What is happening, guys, and welcome to the Greed Feed. Now today is a really special day. I am so excited for this. I haven't been this excited in a long time. Now the reason that I'm so excited, guys, is because today is the day that a certain game came out that I have been waiting for so long. It was about 2 years ago. I was watching an E3 conference. They announced this new IP from Sony. And they only showed like a little small clip of some gameplay, but ever since then I was completely hooked. I wanted to know more about it. It was so intriguing. For those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, the game is Horizon Zero Dawn. Now at the time I didn't actually have a PlayStation 4. I'm more of an Xbox person. Nothing against the PlayStation, I just prefer the controllers, I prefer the interface, and a lot of my friends play on Xbox as well. So I've always been an Xbox person. But there's been a lot of PlayStation exclusives over the years that I've always bought a PlayStation console to play. The Last of Us being one of them. God of War is also a big one that I really enjoy. And I sat there and thought maybe I need to buy a PS4. So because I'm incredibly lucky, a couple years ago, I think it was like 2 Christmases ago, my partner bought me a PlayStation 4 for Christmas. And the main reason that I got that PS4 is to play this game, and today I have the collector's edition for Horizon Zero Dawn right here on this channel, guys, for me to unbox for you guys, and I am so fucking excited. So let's just get into this thing, shall we? Now guys, I don't exactly remember the price point on this one, just because I've been paying it off for a while, so I'm not 100% sure on exactly how much it was. I will put the link down in the description for it. It's probably already sold out, so if I can find the link I will. There was this one, I think it's around the $200 mark, maybe 180 or something like that. And there was also one that they released above that, which is called the Thunder Claw or Thunder, I forget what it's called. It's the big, like the main dinosaur thing that she fights in the footage that we've seen so far for this game. And I ummed and ahed about getting that, but I'm really hopeful that this game will be amazing. I'm really excited to play it, but I think that collector's edition was like $350 or something like that, maybe even $400. It's a huge one. It's similar to like the Recall and the Halo 5 collector's edition. It's a massive statue. And I don't really have much more room to get these big statues, because the unit that I have all my collector's editions in, it's like a cube unit, and the bigger ones don't fit inside the cube, so I have to put them on top, and I'm running out of space because I've got so many big statues. So I opted for the smaller one, guys. Having said that, if the bigger one ends up being really cool, I might consider trying to track it down later. It's what I've done with a lot of collector's editions in the past that I've been excited for, but like not super excited for. My big worry with this is obviously it is a new IP, guys. I hope that it's as good as it looks. I hope that it's going to be as amazing as I think it is, but you never really know, and I don't want to really drop $400 on something that could be an absolute flop. Hence the reason why I didn't buy the Recall statue when Recall first came out. I kind of waited and ended up getting it at a really good price, just because I didn't really want to drop that kind of money on a new IP. But without further ado, guys, let's get right into this thing. I'm so excited. So of course on the top here we have the beautiful Steelbook, like we do with most collector's editions. I mean, this is really nice. The main character, Alloy, I think is really cool. I'm really excited to like kind of see what the storyline is behind it. From what little I've seen, obviously from gameplay and trailers and stuff like that, it's set in the future, but we've been overrun by technology dinosaurs. I don't really get it, but I'm sure I'm really intrigued to find out exactly what it is. But it looks awesome. It looks so good. It reminds me of Zoids. I was a massive Zoids fan when I was a kid. Anything to do with dinosaurs, I was always a big dino fan. So like robot dinosaurs is even fucking cooler. But here's the Steelbook, guys. Beautiful kind of landscape artwork on that one. And of course we've got the, I assume what will be their symbol. We've got Alloy there. We've got a Thunderjaw. I think it's called a Thunderjaw. Thunderjaw makes sense. Thunderjaw down there. And of course inside, guys, we've got the good old disc. We have a bonus digital items voucher, which I have no idea exactly what that's for, and obviously just advertisement, guys, but like the inside as well, got that landscape. I love the inside of Steelbooks. It's one of the big reasons I collect Steelbooks, is because it's got obviously the really nice finish on the outside, but it's also got that beautiful artwork on the inside. For me, it's something that a lot of people just kind of miss. It's the first thing I do when I open a Steelbook, is take the disc out, take the advertisements out, and have a look at that. But that is a really nice Steelbook. It will go nicely with the rest of my collector's edition Steelbooks. And then underneath that we have the Artbook of Horizon Zero Dawn. Now, I'm a big fan of little art books like this. I don't hate it. Hate's probably a bad word. I really don't understand when collector's editions do huge art books, because A, I don't have the space for them, and B, they don't fit well on a bookshelf. These little ones, they can stack nicely, even sideways, and they're just nice. You can flick through, you can kind of see a little bit about, oops, something just fell out. You can see a little bit about, you know, the concept art of the game and stuff like that. And it's just like a little kind of like little keepsake. I like just having them and just flicking through them occasionally. I usually do it on the first day and never touch them again sometimes. Sometimes I like just going back through, but like, you've got to like the concept. I love all this concept art. Like, to me game development is so interesting. It's like the intricacy these days in these vast open worlds. You know, the amount of detail that goes into these games is amazing. You know, we've got all these concept artworks and stuff like that. I'm sure there'll be, yep, they got some concept characters and stuff like that. But this kind of stuff's like really, I love looking at it. I love like going into the mind of a game developer and kind of seeing how they approach this game. To me, it's really interesting. I'm not a very like artistic person myself. I wish I had that kind of talent, but I don't, unfortunately. But I really appreciate anyone that does, and I love looking at these kind of things. So, cool little art book there. I also had a little voucher pop out. Again, it just says like, I don't know if I'll block the code there, guys, but it just says like how to download your digital items. It doesn't actually say what they are, which is a bit weird. It usually like says like DLC or whatever it is. I'm not 100% sure what came with this collector's edition. It's probably like some skins or some weapons or something like that. It's usually what it is with these kind of games, but we can get into that a bit later and see what it is. Now I like collector's editions that do this. I'll show you this in a second, guys, but what they do is they have the outer box that fits everything in with the game and everything, and it also has like a inner box, I guess you call it. That is the box that has the statue in it. I love when they do that, because it means that if I want to eventually just get rid of this outer box because it's smaller, well, I've just ripped it. So, you know, probably not going to keep it now, but it's obviously, it's got all like what it's got in it and stuff on the back. But I like these like inner boxes because, you know, they're beautiful. They're usually very beautiful. Like this one, it's got all the artwork on the side of it. You know, they look a lot better. I know, like, I don't keep these boxed up anyway, so it's not a big appeal to me that it looks good, but it just looks nicer when you've got them in storage and stuff like that. You know, a small little thing, but it gives you the option to have it either in that box. I usually do try and, when I'm storing them, keep them in that box as well, just so these boxes don't get damaged. But I mean, you can't help everything. So here we have it, guys, the Horizon Zero Dawn Collector's Edition statue. This is, of course, the cheaper of the two. So it's the statue of Alloy, I believe the character's name is, which is a really interesting character name. So we have a box inside a box again. We're playing fucking Russian dolls with this. God damn it. I hate when they pack these like really tightly and you can't get into them without like ripping the outer box. Oh my god. Well, we got there in the end, guys. I know I was talking about how much I like this packaging. I'm gonna go back and say I don't like this packaging. They've just like shoved it in there. Like, I don't know how well, if you guys can see that. I've kind of like torn the outer box. And I did it with the other one as well, because it's like jam-packed in there. Like, I had to just sit there for a good like 5 minutes trying to get this box out. But I got it out. It's just a plain white box, which is now I gotta open this and get whatever's in this out, which is gonna be fun. It's like I said, we're like playing Russian dolls here, guys. So it comes with styrofoam, which I prefer. I'd rather styrofoam than the ones that come in like the plastic inlays. I just think it's a nicer touch, especially when you're spending the money that you're spending on it. Okay, this one was a bit easier to get out. Probably because it's styrofoam on cardboard, not cardboard on cardboard. So here we go, guys. We grab the styrofoam up, put that to the side, and we have, oh, she's so nice. Although she seems a bit, no, she's got some weight to her. But wow, this is, I'm not gonna actually take this off just because unfortunately I'm in the process of moving at the moment, guys, so I have to literally, once I unbox this, I'm gonna box it back up. I don't even get to play it because my PlayStation is boxed up at the moment. So I'm gonna leave this like bit of plastic on, but here she is. Wow, this is like super impressive. I wish I could take this off for you guys and show you her bow properly. Like, even the weapons and everything in this game just look to be absolutely amazing. I'm so excited to play it. I'm so excited to get in there and see what this whole adventure is about. But that is a really nice statue. Just like even the intricate details in, like, I assume is one of the animals down here that she's like destroyed. All the wiring details and stuff in this, it's really nice. It's a really nice statue. It comes with these 2 arrows too, which I assume will go somewhere. She's got arrows in her quill, so I don't know exactly where they go, but I'm sure there's some kind of, oh, that's cool. So the arrows actually stick into this like creature that she's like standing on somewhere. I don't know, I'm sure I'll figure that out eventually, guys. But there you have it, guys. There is the Horizon Zero Dawn Collector's Edition. I'm super stoked with this collector's edition. I'm so glad that I grabbed it. And that is it from me today, guys. Let me know down in the comments below what you thought of this collector's edition. If you've grabbed it yourself, I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. I'm really impressed by it. Again, I don't remember what the price point is exactly, but it was under $200, which for me is always a thumbs up if a collector's edition is under $200. Too many these days that are like hitting that like $300, $400 mark, which like is a lot of money. Like, that's especially like the way I justified not getting the bigger one of this is I think it was like $350 or $400. That's a new console, straight up. That's a Nintendo Switch that I could have, obviously, for those of you that don't know, I'm not going to be pre-ordering that. I'll wait until they drop the price a little bit for that. There's not enough pull for me, but you know, that's the kind of thing you've got to look at with these collector's editions when you're spending that amount of money. The only ones I'll spend that amount of money on are games that I know and love, and I know that I'm going to love the statue no matter what. Things like I spent on Halo and Gears of War. I'm getting the Tekken collector's edition. Tekken 7 is so fucking sick. I'm a massive Tekken fan. Tekken's one of the first games I played on PlayStation 1. Tekken 2, I believe it was, is that I played a lot of. And I'm so excited for that statue. For those of you that haven't seen it, it's like Hayache kicking, I believe it's Jin. I think it's Jin. Someone. I think it's Jin. Anyway, it's Hayache's kicking someone, and it's like a dynamic 2 statue fighting. It's just fucking sick. It's so worth the money. I'm so excited for that. But enough about that. In terms of price point and quality and what you get in the collector's edition, I'd say it's worth it. If you're not a massive fan of I mean, I say if you're not a massive fan of Horizon, no one's a massive fan yet, but I do recommend maybe waiting out for a bit. I'm sure they'll have extra stock of this one just because they released that bigger collector's edition that a lot of people went for. But let me know down in the comments, guys, what you thought of this statue. That's where I'm going to end this video today, guys. As always, if you like these kind of unboxings, make sure to smash that like button so I know to keep doing them, guys. If you are new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below and make sure to check me out on Facebook and Instagram. I'll put all the links for that down in the description, guys. But I'm so fucking excited to eventually re-unbox this girl and put her out on display. And I'm so pumped for Horizon Zero Dawn and just to see how that game is gonna go and what kind of adventure it's gonna take me on. I'm super fucking pumped to play it. And that's it from me today, guys. I shall catch you later.